Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I say this relatively often, but it's been a little bit. Like, I haven't streamed any zombies in like 2 months, and I was like, maybe I should stream zombies because it's been like 2 months. Something about, I don't know, Christmas? Something about like getting closer to that point of the year. I feel like I always have this desire to go back to things and be nostalgic with it. And I don't know, I'm not even sure if I'm like there with the Christmas thing yet, but I haven't streamed in a while. I wanted to sit down and play some zombies. Maybe this is gonna turn into just the like we've done World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Maybe this will be Black Ops 3 every map round 30. It's so basic. It's so easy. But maybe we need to do that for Black Ops 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything. I literally just want to sit here and try to make it to round 30 because that's the thing, guys. I'm bad at zombies now. It's such a weird. What's up, Irksome? What's up, Irksome? How's it going? It's such a weird thing because it's like I've been doing all this other stuff, right? And when you stop putting effort into things, like you lose that ability to an extent, you know? And I'm like, it's this balance of like, I don't really want to stream zombies because like I'm kind of bad now, and it's gonna be like a less crazy experience than what people knew me as like 2 or 3 years ago when I was putting all my time into being good at zombies, you know? But at the same time, I'm like, man, I like doing this and it's fun, and you know, people that want to be here are gonna show up and we can have a good time, you know? So what's up, Lucas? Member for 10 months? That's cool. We also got Irksome, new member. I also saw someone say they liked the new Pokemon channel. I've been up to so much. It's just not on this channel. I started a new YouTube channel, another new YouTube channel, Smith Plays Pokemon. We're almost to 30K subs. We started like 2 or 3 months ago. It's been going well. I've literally just grinded my face off for the release of the new games, and heck yeah, Danny. I love your new Pokemon channel. Appreciate it. So should we just hop into it? I literally have 1,300 channels, chat. So I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. Smith Plays Pokemon. Pat looking healthy as F. Thank you. I hope so. You know, certainly doing better than the video you guys caught like 2 years ago when I was like, I'm quitting, you know, full-time videos on this channel. I do kind of want to make a video just talking about life. I think maybe like a 10-20 minute video. I think that is good. I seem happier. Yeah, I think I am doing better for sure. If I never watched Pokemon, would I understand? Probably not. Then there's Nifty Smith. Yeah, I just upload like 1 hour long video to Nifty Smith a month, and it's great. You know? I haven't been doing a ton of guitar, but I have been focusing on musical pursuits. I recently got a DJ controller, so I've been focusing a lot more on learning to DJ because I think like we're getting to the point where we want to start performing pretty soon. So with that, it's like I don't know. I just I haven't been playing a lot of guitar because I've just been like putting my focus into DJing a bit. But it's good because you know that's the thing that's gonna get us out there doing shows. Actually, I have to mention it. We are dropping a new song on Friday. If you're gonna ask me about the music, yeah, I gotta mention that we are dropping a song on Friday. It's the first song we have got professionally mastered. So everything else we've done ourselves. But this song we actually sent it to someone who's worked with like professional, like really, really big artists in the electronic music scene. If anyone knows like Above and Beyond or Cascade, like 2 big names that he's worked with. So we had him professionally master it, which basically just takes it like from our version and it just like kind of gives all the elements in the track like a bit more space. It makes it sound a little bit more polished, a lot more full. everything sits a little bit better in the track, and it's just like it's like taking it to that like professional level. So I'm actually very excited for that. So yeah, if you are, I mean, I'm always obviously excited for any song we're gonna release, but I think it's a really good track. If you are interested, I did actually link the pre-save if you want to check that out. Also, just follow Cottage on Instagram if you want. Trying to be a little more like present there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, shall we start? That was good. That was a little chat. That was a little chat. Pat and Jack duo, man. I feel like it's gotta happen at some point. Are we ready? So guys, we're literally just gonna play some zombies. We're literally just kicking it back, and we're just gonna have fun and get to round 30, because that's all I can do, you know. Salad. No. Why? Salad. Oh. Salad.
I know I yelled at you real bad.
Salad.
I know I said some things I shouldn't have said.
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Oh, this is a good time to stream, isn't it? Yeah.
You bear the mark. You are cursed.
All right.
You must taste
It's not popping up, but that is.
You fucking talking to me?
Is that okay? I'm 44 frames per second. Do I need to bop this down just like a little bit? I don't know. How does that feel to you guys? That doesn't feel very good to me, actually. Which is weird, because I have a crazy, like, graphics card. So why would that not be, like, performing really well? All right. Let's make sure we're running this PC on 144. Let's say draw FPS. Yeah, 120, 95, 100. Yeah, of course I've got to have a good graphics card. I got to put on a good show, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, what? Why is this happening? Is it? No, it would be using my graphics card, right? Rendered full screen. Yes. Yes. Because my computer is bad. Turn off sync. Okay. Sync every frame. Let's try that. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Is that okay to you guys? I think that's okay, right? Wow. Dude, all I'm gonna say, around 30 is gonna be a challenge for me. Like it is there. Oh my god. Dude, I'm not even gonna make this jump. Okay, I made the jump. Why was that so hard? Why am I so bad? Audio is unsynced a little. Oh no.
What just happened?
Oh no.
Someone slipped me a Mickey.
All right. How are we doing with the sound? How are we doing with the sync? What is happening right now? It was I wanted to reset because I did a thing anyway. You bear the skill issue. You're cursed. That is true. Candy corn plush. It was a tiny bit off. Gosh, freaking dang it. Why does this keep happening? Yeah, let's try playing offline to fix FPS. I agree. Play offline. Gobblegums. All right, what do we think? Gobblegum pack. Sync is okay. Swordflay is a nice early game one. I don't think I need Danger Closest. I definitely want... Stun stock option as well. Like, always done swiftly? Do I want Swordflay, though? Is there anything I could swap? Arsenal Accelerated. Charge your special weapon faster. That's not a candy corn. Well, it is a candy corn plush. It's a, you know, those really Squishmallow. Wow, GG, Torpid. That's insane. Yeah, Squishmallow. All right, weapon kits. I'm gonna put something on my KN probably. Yeah. Let's just make a cracked KN and we won't worry about anything else. All right. The one you don't know. It has been a long time, hasn't it? Stock or quick draw? I kind of like quick draw. I actually don't know if I want... What does this do? Laser sight? I think I want stock. There we go. Cracked KN. Just put a little ELO sight on that. Beautiful. That's all we need. That's the only gun we need, guys. What's up, Circum? Recent Steam update ruined the BO3 FPS. Is that true? There's no way. There's no way.
Hey, you. I know I yelled at you real
What's up,
bad.
Mixu?
I know I said some things.
You bear the mark. You are cursed.
Okay.
You must place your hand upon the stone.
This is fine, guys. We're just gonna play some Shadows of Evil. Right? We know what we're doing. It's gonna be great. We're just sitting down to play a you know? Just a good old game of zombies. All right, look at that. Yeah. A man who knows what he's doing. Oh yeah. No. Right click, dude. 'Cause I know what I'm doing. Yeah. This is the get to round 30 challenge. I did get a haircut, but I also dyed my hair for Halloween. So we've got a few things at play now, right? Okay, that's last zombie. Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I think I'm gonna lower my max frames per second to like 95, and then sync every frame. And so it should just be. I think I'd rather a consistent 95. And that, I mean, that'll look fine for you because you're only seeing it in 60 anyway. Cool. Yeah. I think we should revive. I think by revive Soda. Yeah, that was a good idea.
I think I can feel something.
Oh, what's up, Brody?
This must unlock.
It was such a good time, man. Like, that's the one thing I'm actually, I think, becoming more and more conscious of is like, I love that community.
It's good to see you back, and to the people who haven't yet, sub to Smith Plays Pokemon Lamau.
Lamau, indeed, because that channel is sick. But what I was actually going to get to, my Prince Aaron. Oh, is Aaron? Is there a Prince Aaron? I'm reading House of the Dragon right now, or House of the Dragon. I'm reading Fire and Blood. Anyway, why chat settings? Why is it? It should be online only, but it's still being like salad. Anyway, listen, there's so many things I'm trying to say right now. I'm gonna die on round 1. So, you know. The thing that was so sick about this channel was like the community. It was just the first channel I had, and I didn't really realize what that was.
This is some regular gum.
But it was so cool. And it's like, you know, Nifty Smith is a fun channel to run. It's a different sort of concept for a channel. I think we'll end this round actually.
Dumbass.
Smith Plays Pokemon is also like an interesting concept. It's much more like let's tailor content to the algorithm and make bangers. And that's fun, and I think I'm making really good videos, but in wanting to appeal to the algorithm, I feel like you kind of lose your humanity behind the camera, you know? When it's just like fast-paced and like really, you know, to the point, you know, it's like we call it like the Mr. Beast, the beastification of YouTube is like, you know, he was someone who like really analyzed the algorithm and figured out exactly what like makes content good. But I don't know, the more I get into it, I'm like, I know how to do this well. You know, I know how to do this very well, but also it's like, it's also just like, I feel like you don't get to build that community as much, you know? Like, I don't know. There's something that I kind of like miss, that I kind of lack. And just Zombies like really had that, and I don't think I've really done anything since Zombies that has really had that community feel, and I do miss it in that sense, you know. So I don't know what it is I'm looking for. Like maybe a bit of it is the live streaming, you know. YouTube Shorts, YouTube Shorts are not, in my opinion, not the wave. Like a lot of people will tell me that, like, oh, you gotta be doing shorts, and it's like, yes and no. Shorts are okay, but I find shorts to be as unsatisfying, as unfulfilling to watch as they are to make, or as unfulfilling to make as they are to watch. Like, in 30 seconds, you don't really get a community feel from the, you know, shorts. It's just like in and out, you know? I don't feel good about watching shorts either. Like, I just go through like 4 or 5 shorts and I'm like, ugh, I'm just TikToking right now, you know? Was I always on round 3? That thumbnail looks old. I literally Googled Smith Plays Shadows of Evil. I literally stole my own thumbnail. I'm just thinking here. Should I just hit the box?
Let's see what
Oh,
this flavor does
that
for 'em.
was not what I meant to press.
It's doing something.
I just think long form content is always king. Man.
This will always remind
That's
me
sick
of
though.
when my
That's a
dad
spreadsheet.
was my
That's
first
sick.
boyfriend.
That's a
It was
bang
fucking disaster.
in the face. That's beautiful. Dude, I'm literally just here like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? How do I do this again? By the way, how is sound? We're always looking for its sound to be on the lower side of things. We never want it too loud. Bro, I'm just hanging on by a thread right now. You know, I don't even think I'm gonna make all this. So I'm just kind of preemptively accepting my fate. You know, I just see this is what, yeah. Got it.
Am I okay?
I am not okay. That's for sure. But that's to be expected. The sound is too bright. Your sound is a bit delayed. Sound is a bit delayed.
Who locked us in?
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Maybe I can trade this for something more valuable. Oh shit! Now what?
Sound is fine.
Who locked us in? What do they want?
That's what I mean though. Some people are saying it's delayed. There's no delay? Is that okay? Is it too loud though? We always want it on the quieter side of things. It's not bad enough. It is slightly delayed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep running into this issue. Ah, that's tough. Well, we're just gonna play, and we're just gonna have fun with it. How about that? Okay. I gotta check it, guys. I gotta check it. This is what I'm talking about, though. You know, it's like when you're not doing it constantly, you're not deep into that. It's like you're just not.
Something more valuable.
Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. You guys are kind. Are you sure about that? Oh, what? How is that happening, bro? That's so bad. That's so bad. How does that happen? I don't understand. Because, like, okay, I look at my thing, right? And I click, I go, and it's instant. I see the volume on my desktop audio instantly appear as soon as I click. It's right there. It's the same as, like, I talk, and it's just up. Right? So, shoot. I'm a mad Canadian right now, bro. I'm a mad Canadian. It's not that bad, but it is unacceptable. And I am not okay with this. And I do not want to give you guys. The thing is, though, it's outputting delayed for me. So that means it is delayed. I'm so confused. I'm just wasting ammo at this point. I'm so confused, chat. I'm so confused. Shoot. No, it is.
I am completely out.
It is a on my end issue, like 100%. Based as hell title. It is a base title, though. Also, someone did say that they thought there were issues with the man. Maybe there aren't. I'm so confused because the thing is I'm getting delay, right? So, all right. Buddy, she ain't delayed. Modern Warfare 2, man, I just don't like Call of Duty multiplayer. I'm just not interested, and I never was. And I think I tried to pretend because I was a zombies guy. I just don't really care for multiplayer. I think it's always just the same thing. I feel like every single year, all the COD people are like, yeah, I can't wait. And then a month goes by and they hate it. Although I am hearing good things about this COD, so fair enough, which I'm glad that it's good. But I just feel like the last few Call of Duties especially have been quite bad. It's tough. I don't want to be negative, but personally, I haven't really been a fan of multiplayer since, like, when World War II dropped. I think that was the last one I really tried. I was like, absolutely not. I'm also just bad, so that's a lot of it too.
You want an aspirin or something?
You know, I say as I play this zombies game from 2016, 2015. You know, I say as I, like, start a Pokemon channel. I make the, like, exact same Minecraft video every time I make a Minecraft video. So, like, you know, I mean, I'm a little hypocritical, but
Dead.
this is a perfect change of pace. Well, that's good. You know, if people are enjoying it, I am happy. I don't have that much contempt in my heart, you know? Like, I'm fine if people are enjoying it, but at the same time, it's like, eh. Anyway, Abigail Oliver, thank you for the super chat. What's up? Welcome. Thank you.
Kinda need some ammo.
But yeah, I don't even think I mentioned the other one, but Prince Aaron says, subscribe to Smith Plays Pokemon if you haven't. I would recommend it if you're interested in Pokemon. It's kind of the best Pokemon channel on YouTube. Also, it's like my 8th YouTube channel, I think. I have too many YouTube channels, guys. I think that's my biggest problem. Okay, so we want to run through every YouTube channel I own. The Smith Plays. But before the Smith Plays, there was Smith Vlogs. And even younger than that, at a very ripe age of like 10, was Dudeman185. Okay, so that was the progression. There was also Smithy V Games and Pat Vlogs, but I deleted those channels, so those don't really exist anymore. Anyway, on top of that, you had what else was there? Because that's not it, you know.
Only by invoking the beast can you find the
What was the other channel?
You must explore the unexplored.
You know what? It doesn't matter because there's so many more. So you have the Smith Plays. You have more Smith Plays. You have Nifty Smith. You have Cottage, and now you have Smith Plays Pokemon.
Your sins
Yeah.
have allowed others.
Maybe I was just thinking more Smith Plays. I don't know. I feel like there's like another channel that I'm forgetting.
So, Mr. Scary Voice, how do we
Oh, what's in the basement? The podcast channel. Yeah. Yeah. So I have like 8 million channels. Canada is losing. Yeah, that's tragic. Dude, also, I don't know. The whole everything with the World Cup just makes me like not interested. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's taking place in a place where I would want to be personally. I don't know, man. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't really think I support
Kinda need some ammo.
Qatar, you know, and all the shenanigans where it's like, you're not allowed to have love on the inside of your jersey. Okay. I'm just, you know, each their own, but personally, I just don't really vibe with that. Heavily actually do not vibe with that at all. So I don't know. And there's a lot of corruption and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. That doesn't sound cool to me. I'm very uninformed, but you know, to me anyway, it's a pretty hard IDK, man. Tim Hansen also has a podcast. I actually listened to one. I'm actually going on Tim Hansen's podcast. If you don't want to dox yourself, just curious. Yeah, still in Nova Scotia.
Oh, it's gonna stop working.
I think we're gonna go in here. This is the most weird stream I think I've ever done in my life. Like, I am just like, do I remember how to play zombies? Like, kind of. But you know what? This is a good warm up to get back into some zombies videos, right? I think that's what I'm like kind of telling myself.
Needs must when that fucking shadow man fucks with
I
you.
do like no expectations though. It is kind of fun to just, ooh, I don't know if I can go in here. Dang it.
The Berlin, more than any other place in this city, your paths
What's up, Abraham? Happy holidays. Yeah, happy holidays to all of you out there.
I'm not going down without a fight. Oh, you're gonna be sorry.
Oh, top 10 trends? You can't forget about top 10. That's what I mean, man. So many YouTube channels. So many YouTube channels. I'm going on Tim's channel podcast sometime in December. I haven't quite ironed out a date yet.
I know about how he treats young starlets to know. He
So,
deserves everything he got.
sometime. This channel is so dead. But you know what? That's the great thing, man, is that's what life is, you know? Nothing is meant to, and nothing does thrive forever, you know? And it's like, you just gotta like let things go and be okay with that, right? You can't hold on to
I
it.
ride this train every damn day.
I'm very okay with that now, you know? I think I struggled a bit, but it's like, yeah, of course, you know? Was it gonna like maintain this channel at the height of peak BO3 zombies forever? No. It's just the reality of things, and I'm a lot more content with that, I think, than I might have been. What's up, Jester? I am streaming. Welcome. Let's guys. I'm expecting a ham sandwich here. I hope you're ready for that. Oh, it's not that one. That's two cheese sticks. 2 cheese sticks. 2 cheese. I didn't change it, but that's okay. That's on me. Ultimately, that is on me, and we do need to see all 3, so it's kind of fine. 2 cheese sticks, 2 breadsticks. You get it?
favorite part of town.
I know, it's crazy that Shadows feels like kind of nostalgic, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? Someone did ask, Pat, you got any new cottage stuff in the works? I missed it. I don't see who asked that. But I do. We actually have a new song dropping next week. Oh, the video with Lex Waffles and Matt. Yeah. I would actually, now that you bring that up, I would like to actually take a moment to comment on that. For what it's worth, I have talked about it with them, and I don't want to. I don't want to say anything that like I wouldn't say to them and that I didn't say to them. Personally, I feel like that video painted myself in a very negative light, and I feel like Milo really removed himself from the dynamic of what everything was, because like Milo talked about it as though he was like this external person just being like, oh, and what happened? But it's like, well, no, like you were like in a lot of Z House videos, and like, you know, you were also part of the Boogie Boys house, and there was a lot at play there. And I guess I just told Milo, I said, you know, like, I feel like you kind of removed yourself as though you were just listening to Matt and Lex talk about it, when really you were someone that was like influencing what was going on. You had your hand in that itself, you know? So that was something that kind of bothered me with that. Especially because I did like, dude, if you like listen to that, you'd be like, oh man, Pat kind of sucks. And like, I do take responsibility for being one of the larger reasons Z House ended. Absolutely. I was one of the people that was like not really there for it. And looking back, Matt, I really think had such a good handle on it. He said, you know, like, none of us sat down and asked like, hey, what are our expectations for this? What do you want to get out of this? Matt had his idea of what the Z House was, and it was like the group videos that you guys all saw and loved. That was never what I had plans for the Z House, and it just grew into that, and I thought that was really beautiful. But for me, the Z House was always like YouTubers living together to be collaborative. And I guess like going into that third year, I just felt like, man, 3 of these guys aren't making YouTube videos. Like, what's the point if you guys aren't going to make content, you know? And that's just tough, because it's like, well, damn, if we had have just communicated, you know, and like been like, yeah, but like we still want to make Z House videos, like I think it would have been very okay. But unfortunately, when you're younger, I'm like learning this at 27. It's like, dude, just like tell people like what your expectations are. Tell people how you feel, and you can just avoid so many like issues, you know? So yeah, I guess like that's kind of my takeaway from that video was just that like I felt like I was a little bit misrepresented, because I think a lot of people walked away from that video being like, wow, Pat sucks. Like he was super uncooperative and he ruined the Z House basically. And I don't think that's really fair. Yeah, I'm 27, bro. Like 27 is adult. I actually am glad to be 27. I got to be honest, guys. Like 26 is an awkward age, because you're the oldest like young person, but now I'm like the youngest old person, and it's great. Like I don't feel weird about my age now. Also, I've just like always been like, in some ways, like I've just been like, I've had my career sorted since I was like 18, and there is something that comes with that where it's like a lot more normal for a 27-year-old to have a sorted career, but it's just like I always felt so weird being like, yeah, I'm like 19 and like, you know, like I have a career, and it's like, what the fuck?
How about that?
So yeah, so there's something nice about turning 27, and like,
Only through acceptance can the
I don't know, it's just like it's nice to like, I think for so long I just like really like tried to like hide who I was out of like fear for like making people feel awkward, because like I get it, like I mean I understand that some people, like, you know, when you're like 20 and you have like, again, an established career, like you are financially secure, you know, and then it's like all your friends are, you know, and everyone you hang out with, and you're going to school, and everyone are like broke college students. There is like such a divide there, and you feel like weird, and you're like, I don't want to like come off as like annoying or like sound like ungrateful or make people, you know, you feel bad due to your situation. And there is just like that. There was like that one element of my life that made me like way more adulty than everyone else. Everything else, no, and in a lot of ways more immature. But there was like that one element, and now it's like I don't feel so weird about that now, if that makes sense. Oh, rip Canada in the World Cup. You know, I don't know anything about the World Cup other than they're not for love. But oh, that's nice, little double points, but that's the end of the round. I can't say I'm like surprised that Canada didn't win, but it's sad. Yeah, I kind of like this. Like, I feel like we're not making content right now. Like, we're actually truly just vibing. And I think that's maybe what I wanted more. Like, I went into today, like, yeah, I'll go for round 30, and maybe we can make maybe we can make like our start on the round 30. But this is kind of nice to just like, let's just hang out and chat. Use the haymaker. Over the KN, that's like that is like a inconsistent like analysis. Like haymaker over the KN, like those are just two different weapons. Like I should have a haymaker and a brecci. That's weird.
Don't you dare touch me.
Davies, that was the guy. That was our guy. Yeah, Canada's really good at hockey, you know, and you can't be good at it all. But we are really good at hockey. That is like one thing we excel at, and that's fine, you know. Yeah, this is like a low-key stream, you know. I kind of like that. It's kind of low-key. I'm like, do I really want to go do this last worm? But yeah, it's round 8. Let's do that. Like, this is also just like such a slow run of shadows, and that's very okay with me. Yeah, chilling and chatting stream, Shadix. And that's the thing, Anik. Like, I like being transparent, and I feel like that's something that I'm kind of missing right now with my other channels. I just don't know how to like make really good content and also have like an insanely close connection to the viewers of that content. Right, I can't leave. Damn, we're really there, huh? It's a struggle. Like, I feel like it's tough. I feel like it's tough to find that balance. You know, that was one thing with the podcast. It was like, I knew it just didn't do good. And I was like, I know I could just not upload this and make another video and it would get more views and all that. But I don't know. I struggle because I really am like an absolute view whore. Like, I freaking love getting views on my videos. Like, new Pokemon drop, man. And like, all right, we have a video that's almost at 700K. And I'm like, dude, I was like nutting over that all last week. Like, that is like literally one of the best feelings in the world, and I got addicted to it at a developmental point in my life, and it's just like a chemical that I am in love with. But it's like, how would I say it? It's like, for my coffee drinkers out there, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you have like a caffeine pill, I don't know if everyone dabbles in caffeine pills. I don't have a lot of caffeine pills, but if you've ever had a caffeine pill, like, caffeine itself is very different from coffee. Like, coffee's got a lot of other stuff in it. It's got some other things that have like the feeling you get from a coffee is like subtly different from like maybe an energy drink or something, or like a caffeine pill, right? Caffeine is the active drug, but there's like a little more in coffee, you know? And I would make that comparison to like content on YouTube. It's like, views are the caffeine, right? Like, that is like the really exciting like thing that ramps you up. But just getting like views it's like lacking something, you know? It's like, it's just like a little void of the rest of it. And the rest of it is like that enjoyment in making the content, and it's like that viewer experience. And it's very real. It's very real. It's very like valid. And I think like in modern YouTube, it's so easy to get caught up in like, hey, what's up, John? it's so easy to get caught up in John. I'm just kidding, John. No, it's the opposite. It's like it's so easy to get caught up in that, like, heck yeah, like I'm so good at like with the algorithm and making fast-paced content, and there is an element that I'm like, oh, can we just like slow? Maybe I just want to like slow down a little bit.
Couldn't let him ruin my one chance at the big time.
I don't know though.
Besides, he was a
Shubenacadie is the
shit.
best place in Nova Scotia. I just disagree with that on so many levels, to the point where I'm gonna say that is a bad take. I'm not even gonna be like, that's your opinion. I think that is a bad take. No disrespect whatsoever. I'm just being honest with you. Shubenacadie is not the best place in Nova Scotia.
Looks like
Just gonna
that
say,
killed most of them.
you know? Best place in Nova Scotia? That's a hard question. There's a lot of really good
Deliver a
spots.
serious ass-kicking.
The Valley is awesome. Like Wolfville especially, really nice. A lot of the South Shore is amazing. Halifax area as a city. Halifax is a pretty cool city. I'm trying to think. What else is a really nice place in Nova Scotia? I mean, if you're a tourist, like Cape Breton is awesome. I don't really vibe with Cape Breton, but like a nice trip. Like I wouldn't want to live there. But it's just a little slow for me, I think. Although I've never even been to Sydney, so I don't even know what Sydney's up to, TBH. Most of Cape Breton though is like absolutely gorgeous.
Running low on ammo. Not good.
Making fire content. No, and this is the thing. Like, I don't want to say that like people like nowadays like don't care about making good content and they're just feeding the algorithm. There's a lot of people that like are really salty about the way YouTube is now. And this is the thing you need to understand is like just because it's pleasing the algorithm, like that does not mean it's bad content. Like YouTube nowadays is the best it's ever been, because now most YouTubers know I'm not going to start my video with what's up guys, like what's up Smith, like, you know, like I'm going to make fun of myself, like the Smitties, what's going on guys? I just want you to know, like, I'm sorry I haven't made a video for a while because I've been like super sick, but anyway, you know, this like here's like a minute reason why I wanted to make this video. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, go check out my page, go do this, don't forget to do this, and also check this out. And now, after 2 minutes, let's get into it. It's like, bro, I don't have the patience for that anymore. I basically like start a video, and if we are not to content in 10 seconds, just hit that tap. 60 seconds in, because that's where most YouTubers start their video, and I hate that, and I'm so glad that we're getting away from that, because it's bad, it's annoying. I hate it, man. Just get to the content. Get to the content at the start. But I think there also is a point to be said for like sitting in the content once you're there, you know? It doesn't need to be go the entire like 8 to 15 minutes. Yeah, like, oh, I hate that style of like, yeah, 2015 YouTube. You know, it's like, oh, I just want to see a tutorial. What's up, Smith Gang? Today we're coming back at the pew 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 pew. Coming at you with the tutorial squad. It's Tutorial Tuesday. You know, what's going on? Okay, so before we get it, you know, and it's like, dude, there's a case to be made for the no-nonsense guides of Milo, right? The Mr. Raffle Waffle no-nonsense guy. There's a case to be made for that. Yeah. And I don't agree with that either. Like, YouTube is pushing shorts to compete with TikTok, longer videos, and less views. Because the thing is like,
Looks like we just got a full
here's is how I could break it down. Like,
Go me.
you can make a short, right? You can make a long form video. A long form video is gonna have like roughly like a $2 to $10 CPM. So for every 1,000 views that video gets, it's gonna make $2 to $10, right? Shorts are so much less than that. Even though YouTube is bringing money to that, Shorts is just like, it's so such a fraction of that. And it's like, yeah, okay, like I guess like shorts are sick. But that's one side. Is like monetarily very valid. That very valid. Like that it's just not financially like as viable. But again, I just don't think shorts are very deep. And I just, as I'm talking about this problem that I'm kind of having right now of like feeling like I'm not really connecting with my audience, I think shorts take that even further. Because it's like, okay, like 50 seconds to make a case, you know? I don't love that. Yeah, dude, I agree. I don't find shorts entertaining. I listen to YouTube. I don't really watch YouTube. I like pulling something up like an opinion piece or a review or an essay or a retrospective on something. I just like listening to a person's takes, and I like sitting in the content. Like I like a nice 15, 20-minute video that is to the point and it is engaging, but it's thoughtful and it's there. You know, that's what I'm interested in. And I don't really find shorts all that engaging because it's like, oh, I'm here and then I'm here and then I'm here. And I also think it's like really exhausting on your dopamine system. Gosh dang it, I didn't pick that up. I think it's very exhausting because you're going like context shift. We're in someone's living room and it's like, oh, what it's like to be dating this. And then it's like, oh, like the best pump workout. And then it's like, oh, a review of Pokemon Monster. And it's like, it's too much stimulation. You know? This is very meta because like this is such a relaxing stream and you know? 2 cheese sticks, 2 breadsticks. Oh, I am styling. I'm so glad you enjoyed that because the extinction video, have we seen this one yet? I'm missing something. I'm missing a worm for sure, right? Yeah, exactly. No, and you know what? The shorts, it's not really looking for that. But that's what I want. That's what I care about, right? And I do think long-form content is king. I'm missing the canals worm. Oh, right. I'm stupid. Coffee tier list would be pretty hype, if I'm being honest. If I just started making lists on this channel.
Here we go.
It'd be fun. Oh, no. I'm like, what if I just started making a new videos on a new channel again? I gotta cut that out. Man. Okay, there we go. 2 cheese sticks. We got our breadsticks. Pink lemonade G Fuel. No, I'm not. I'm not drinking pink lemonade G Fuel. I kind of wish I was, though. Ham sandwich. Damn, I kind of wish I was drinking pink lemonade G Fuel. Oh, you're hitting me with nostalgia. The thing with the G Fuel guys is, I was talking with someone recent through G Fuel. They're like, hey, if you ever want, you know, we'll always give you a sponsorship if you want it. So I don't know. What's up, Zillerate? It's just like, I usually just drink pee. Okay, that's a take that exists. I don't know, guys. I saw a comment I wanted to respond to. Lucas, are you going to keep the same kind of content going on Smith Plays Pokemon, or we can expect some playthroughs Nuzlocke soon? I would. So the thing for sure is that, like, if you don't have an audience, like, it's really hard to just, like, start posting Nuzlocks, because that's like a 12 to 20 hour time sink for one video. and it's not going to pay off very well. Once you start to get an audience, I think it's a little easier to make that trade-off. You know, but I really do look at life like, okay, I only have so much time. Like, if I had an infinite amount of time, I could just like run 8 YouTube channels, but I don't. So it's like, what's like, you know, the most for me? I'm liking having 2 YouTube channels, guys. I gotta say, like, Nifty Smith is a fun project because it's like pop in, record Minecraft for 2 or 3 hours in the morning, and like it's just an ongoing thing that I just gotta chip away at, you know. And I make 1 video a week, and it's like 100 days takes about 30 hours to record. So it's a long process. Maybe like probably more 25 because I do like time skips and stuff.
Hope these worms aren't
You
big
know,
for something
but
bigger.
you certainly can. Like, I mean, I think if you really optimize like every single sleep, I don't know. Let's just start this. Favorite staff is, I don't really have a favorite staff, TBH. Thanks, Benny, though. I'm glad, like, yeah, I think that kind of content. The other thing is, like, I have time to, like, you know, sit down and play Minecraft, like, 2 or 3 hours a day, but then it's, like, to also be nuzlocking. That is, just a time sink, right? There is, like, a thing to be made for, like, lists don't take as much time. I've also got a team on Smith Plays Pokemon, and that team is like very like, I've got a guy to grab content. I've like a producer. I've got a guy running like lists and doing research, you know. I've got an editor. Like, we've got a team over there, and that's like, I wanted to build it to be like, for me, like efficient, you know. Because it's like, I feel like time is such a valuable resource, you know, like I'm paying these guys to like save me time, really. And also they bring like a very unique expertise to the franchise, because one guy is super deep. I mean, they're all super deep in the games, but like they all have like their own like niches that they're interested in. Like, one guy has done a lot of Nuzlocke, and one guy is really into competitive, and it's like, you guys bring so much to this channel because you have so much knowledge that if it was just me, there would be a lot more mistakes. So it's really fun having like this big, like, it's the biggest team I've ever had. It's only really 3 people. I guess you could say 4 with thumbnails. But Synatics, my thumbnail guy, does them for all my channels. So I guess I don't consider him specifically a part of that team, although he is kind of part of, you know. Anyway, what I'm getting at is like, I like having a team, you know. When Pokemon Scarlet and Violet dropped, like, me and the Shane and Craig, like, we were just in this Discord, just like playing the game, like grinding it before it came out, and we were just like, okay, this Pokemon's really good, this Pokemon's trash, okay, and just like building lists together, and that was like really cool. I'd never gone into a game launch with a team before. Like, when Black Ops 3 dropped, it was just me grinding, and that's hard. So, yeah, but definitely gonna some. I know, like, it's something fun, you know. I do think I need to try to let my personality shine a little bit more through that content. But I'm having fun with it. God, it's so good to talk to you guys. I'm just like letting my thoughts out. It feels so good. Sorry, I'm getting weird. Okay. Crushed it. Absolute menace. Bro, I'm an absolute menace on the memorization game. This man's channel? Oh, bro, it's all I was saying earlier. It's okay, you know? I moved on from it. Obviously, you know, it's gonna die. I always say this, and I still will die on this hill. You know what this stems from, first of all? What I'll say is, I always say, like, I really wish I had have made a Fortnite channel when I started Fortnite videos. Like, I wish I hadn't uploaded them to this channel. I think my Fortnite content would have been a little less popular, just because, like, uploading it from a channel that already had 1 million subs was like a launching point, and Fortnite was massive. But looking back, like, this is really stemming from 2 things. One, it alienated everyone on this channel, and I feel like I lost a lot of subscribers from that. But the other thing, man, is like, I wish I had a second gold play button. And if I had have just started a brand new Fortnite channel, I probably would have got a second gold play button, you know? I just want another gold. I just want as many play buttons as I can. I want to, like, I don't know. It's silly, but I do. I really do. Majored in business. So, you know, I could have had 2. The thing is, Nifty Smith is at 725,000 subs, okay? The problem is we hit 700,000 at the start of the year. So we've only gained 25,000 subs this year. And I'm like, we're 200K off. I know, but man, we grow like 4,000 subs a month. Which is so hard. It's like maybe I just gotta like go insane on Nifty Smith for like a few months and just get to 1 mil. Just like run giveaways on every video. You know, subscribe and I'll buy you a copy of Minecraft. Will you be playing competitive in Pokemon? No, probably not. But that could be cool actually. I'd never considered it. Yeah, I mostly want to make lists on Pokemon. I'm more of like a lover of the playthroughs. I like making videos on the old content. It's kind of where my passions lie with Pokemon. So. But Nifty Smith, it's like maybe I should just try to change the content for the year just so we can hit 1 million subscribers. Yeah, Alexa's gonna drop his 1 million subscriber special. I think 10 years after or something. Oh, 10 years since he started his channel. Makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no. There's no way it's been 10 years. Should I think I want to Pack-a-Punch this. No, guys, let's hit the box. Okay? I'm gonna hit the box for you watching this video because there was such a magic in the mystery box. It is like such an important thing to zombies, and I think you gotta just hit the box sometimes, man. Oh, but I might get that too. That's tough. That's real tough. I still haven't watched it, guys. Is the crazy thing because I want to watch it in full for the first time. I've seen like some shots. Lex has showed me little pieces.
Keep your distance, creeps.
The Dracon. Oh no! We have sex bots. Get them out of here. Bonk. Horny jail. All of you. It's fake. It's scams. Don't fall for their lustly endeavors.
Do I look like a mobster? Don't answer that.
A really good gun, but I don't know if I want it.
Shotgun, huh?
You know what? Someone did say they wanted to see the Haymaker, so that kind of worked out perfectly.
That worked out.
Yeah, it's November, chat. Like, chat, don't click on those links. First of all, I'm just gonna say, if you really want to look at porn, it's out there, and I promise you those links don't include it. Second of all, it's November. Okay? Come on. You can't be clicking that in November. You're better than that. You're better than that. You deserve better, okay?
Don't you dare lay a hand on me.
It's the same, good as the KN. I just don't know why you're comparing the KN and like shotguns.
Don't you dare
Oops.
even look at me wrong.
Oops. I really thought I was gonna walk into that, guys. I really did. Now, is this gonna be a tragedy or an absolute calamity? That's the question.
Couldn't live without me, huh?
Calamity. All right, fair enough.
With me, Buster.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I really thought I was going to be able to just push my way there a little bit more than I did. I was like, I can get that, and then I'll just kill everything, and then I'll pick it up. That was the plan. Can you at least empathize with my reasoning there? Like, it was an insta-kill right there. Yeah, an F in the chat, please, for our Haymaker friend. Maybe we just need to run Apothicon Servant. Would you do shiny hunting? Absolutely not. Listen, I'm passionate about this topic. It gets me fired up. Not interested in shinies. It's like something I kind of love to dislike. I was talking about, you know, ratios of enjoyment to you know, you only got so many hours in your life. You know, maybe shiny hunting is something that would be fun because it would be so chill and I could just chat. So I think maybe I'm being a little critical. I think I'm a little wary of the shiny community. I think there's a little bit of toxicity in there. Kind of like the high round community of zombies. That's what I would equate shiny hunting to. Shiny hunters and high rounders are the same people. I'm not hating on all of them, but there is a common trend that it's like this.
Nothing like a little Dutch courage.
There's like an oddity, I think I can say. You know, I've noticed, because it's just like very monotonous, repetitive thing over and over and over. Being interested in that, I think it breeds a certain kind of people. And I'm fully aware that I'm saying this to an audience of zombies lovers, and probably many of you are high rounders. And this is coming from someone who has high rounded himself. Kind of just makes me go crazy. I don't think it's something that really is like good for your mental health. That's what I'm gonna say. I just think shiny hunting is up that similar vein, and maybe I'm being a hater. Very open to have that view retorted, because I don't want to be like, hey, this is something that you like and you get a lot of love out of. I don't think it's good. You know, I recognize I'm doing that. Own personal experiences, that's been my takeaway. There's more than just my own personal experiences with it though. So, you know, there's a lot of room for me to be wrong. Shiny hunting is like, in Pokemon, there's like a 1 in 4,000 chance that a Pokemon will have a different color than what it normally looks like. And people like to just like reset their game over and over and over until they get it. And I just don't find that interesting, I guess. But again, maybe I'm just a hater, or maybe I just don't have the focus for that. Guys, things are like getting drastically intense very quickly. What is the last part? Oh, you gotta kill them, right? And they drop it? Yes, the Xenomatter. Xenoblade Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? Wow. This is getting so crazy, guys. I'm looking for the thing. Why making so much noise? Do I already have that one?
Don't you dare even look at me wrong.
There it is. Beautiful. No, I can't even be bothered because it takes time out of my day. That's how I feel. Like, it's just like I don't have the 10 hours to sink into that, you know? And I think if you do, then like I get it. Like, I don't want to. I really am trying to be aware of, like, you know, we're all different and we all have our own interests and stuff, but it's just like I don't have the time for that kind of stuff. And as I get older, that's like the tough thing, is like you have less time, because it's like I gotta like look after my body, you know. I gotta exercise. I gotta make healthy food, you know. As I go to McDonald's like 3 times a week, I gotta, like, you know, make content that I want to make and hang out with friends, and you know, you do gotta like be very stringent in what you put your time into, I think. That's true. There are certainly different shiny hunting methods, you know. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, and I think in the new Pokemon, I think shiny hunting is better, because it's you don't have to get into the battle. You just can run around and like look for something. It's kind of cool. Trivia? How much ammo does the death machine have? Ready? Is it gonna say infinite, or will it be 999?
I thought just about as much as I can take.
Doesn't say anything. Nope. Getting a little finicky there.
Oh, me, I guess.
Congratulations. Well done. You should probably get some perks. Used to say 999 though, didn't it? I swear one iteration of the death machine said 999. Maybe I'm thinking the meat grinder. Last gen death machine has 999 ammo. Let's go. All right, guys. At the end of this round, I should also be like running a shield. Like I'm living in chaos right now. There is like a veil between the game screen and me right now. Like I am here, but I'm very much into the stream. I don't know. BO1 is 999. Okay. Okay, maybe that's it.
Oh, believe me, I know how to work a crowd. Oh, you're gonna be sorry. I'm so nimble on my feet. Up close. You guys
Still strong gun, but I really need to. Oh, I got stock options. Like, why am I not reloading? I kind of love this. Like, rather than being like into the gameplay, like we're just kind of playing, but like chatting. It's kind of nice, guys. This is kind of a massive vibe.
You're not the first. Sellout show tonight, huh? Walk all over me. Is that a good thing?
What time is it?
What the hell was that?
Wait, 2:30? Oh. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go soon. Well, dang. All right, anything else we want to cover real quick, guys? I gotta go. I got friends coming over. I think my friends are here. It's okay. My girlfriend lives with me. They're her friends too. Dang. But you know what though? I'm gonna walk away from this like being like, damn, that was a great experience. I had a really fun time. I'm having fun, guys, and it's gonna make me want to stream again. I think that's the thing. Is like some of the streams we've been doing have been really trying to like focus on like gameplay and stuff. But the thing I gotta remember, you know. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Is like, I don't have to do the Smith Plays for like content. I don't have to be in that like optimized view mindset, you know? I can do the Smith Plays, just have fun with it. And I have the other channels for that, you know? And I kind of love just like playing zombies and talking to you guys. So maybe like we should just do more of this. Like this has been kind of nice.
Look at me.
Down for more of this, honestly. Yeah, this is like a vibe. Podcast. Uh-oh.
You even look at me wrong.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do a final stand. Thoughts on gas prices. That's how we'll end with this. Listen, man, I'm just gonna say it. In 2019, we started printing a whole, or 2020, sorry, we started printing a whole bunch of money. You know, every government was like, we're just gonna print all this money. It's gonna be great. Everyone was like, this is great. And I was like, yo, I think if when you print more money, the value of the money becomes less, and I think we're gonna see inflation. I told that to a lot of people in early 2020. I really did. I really did, man. And people heard me, but they're like, Pat, you're being kind of conspiratorial. Like, it was just kind of like that. Yeah, okay, Pat. I was right. You know, and people will say like, yeah, but we're seeing inflation for a multitude of reasons and supply chain issues. And it's true. It's absolutely true. But I'm also right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, sure. Like supply chain stuff, for sure, is an aspect of it. Supply and demand, absolutely. But yeah, we definitely did some money printing, and when you print money, you see inflation, and that's not good. So, I think I want to go here. Political commentator channel. There should be deflation. Yeah, they want to talk about deflation. Are you seeing deflation? You know, gas is up like 40%. Housing prices are up like 40%. I don't know why I see deflation. I know. I can't believe this doesn't feel like a political thing to me because it just looks like It's just facts. You just gotta do it the facts and logic. Oh God.
I hope that wasn't poison.
I'm a pretty centrist person. Like I don't really talk about politics all that often, but I'm open-minded to new ideas, I think, often, and I can always find myself seeing the other side of things. So although I probably like lean left, I wouldn't consider myself that way. I mean, not to get into politics, but also it's different because I feel like my audience is very American, and it's like I'm like, yeah, free healthcare, and you're like, oh, that's like a socialist idea, and it's like, well, that's just like my country and how we do it, you know.
I guess we need some
So
ammo.
anyway, watches Jordan Peterson once. Wait, that's funny. Yeah, it's economics. Thank you. Exactly. Like I'm down to weigh in on economics, not really politics. Yeah, but then as soon as you say facts and logics, it's like, oh, okay, here we go, Ben Shapiro over here, you know? It's funny. I've been listening to a lot of Lex Fridman, and he had Destiny and Ben Shapiro on, who are like Ben Shapiro is like very like right wing, and Destiny's like very left wing in the same week, and I listened to both, and I was like, wow, this is like such a fun contrast. I really like Lex Fridman as a podcast host, though. I think he's a great interviewer, and I love his optimism. Yeah, to fix the inflation, if you want to get back to where it was, you have to burn money. Like, you literally need to like all take our money and like destroy it, and then the value of money goes up. You can't really put that back. You can't really put it back in the bag once it's been out, because prices go up and we just kind of adjust. Wages will slowly get there. Very blessed to work on YouTube, because for me it was like prices adjusted very quickly. Like inflation happened and like CPMs went up around the same time, basically. So like I think like per view I actually like make more now than I was like 3 years ago, but it's kind of like just really like, because it's just like a little more, it's a system that's like more open to change, like the ads, like advertisers and like the businesses. It's like, it's a lot more like, okay, things are more expensive, like we're now charging more, and like it just, you see that happen quickly. Whereas like if you're in like a salary position, I think that is going to take longer to like correct course. Yeah, we do be talking about some boring ass stuff now. Anyway. Someone asked about gas prices. You wanted it your last topic. It's what you got. What can you do about it? I don't know, man. Buy a house. Buy Bitcoin. Maybe. But probably not. But maybe. But definitely buy a house. No, I mean, I'm a Bitcoin supporter. I like Bitcoin. I've dabbled in all the cryptos, and my takeaway is like probably just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. And Luna. That's a good one too. Buy lots of Luna. All right, we're doing final stand. We're just gonna sit here and see what happens. Shoot on cannabis. Patcoin. Oh yeah, guys. I actually, if you guys want to buy my NFT, it's really sad because like at the start of 2020. When with cottage stuff, we were actually thinking about like releasing an NFT, and we were like, oh, this sounds so cool. Like, you know, and what it would have been was like you could own like a 50th of our song, and like it wasn't like, you know, you hear NFT, you're thinking like a very different thing. But this was before NFTs got scammy, and we're like, whoa, that's like such a cool idea for like musicians, kind of like what the original idea for NFTs was before it got like super scammy. And so yeah, it was like, whoa, this is sick. But we didn't go through with it, and looking back, it probably is best we didn't go through with it. We also could have made a lot of money, perhaps. Tim quitting and Tim time. I actually listened to Tim's podcast that he did, just talking about like his divorce and everything. I feel really bad for the guy, man. That's really tragic. He's been going through it. He's been really going through it. So I don't really have a way to deal with this Margwa. I didn't get a max ammo from that. Ugh. Well, this isn't much of a final stand. I think so. That's what he commented. You know, that's I'm not like revealing information. Like he said that on his podcast. Like that's, you know. Okay, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Got that running. There we go. There we go. Then you turn around. Oop. Oop. Okay, let's try that one more time. A little more ammo. There we go. Got the alchemical rolling. Gosh dang it. Death machine. That also was easy. Actually, maybe it's not official, but I think he is. Yeah, he is going through that right now, and his dad also died, man. It's like, wow, that is a rough year. That is a lot to happen. Yeah. My take on marijuana. Yeah. So I feel like as soon as I say like my take on marijuana, I feel like I instantly put up this like barrier. And it's because one, I have like an audience that are like younger people, and the other side of it is that like I recognize like most places in the world like it's illegal. So like I instantly do this like these little mind games where I'm like I'm gonna change my opinion, and it's like if I want to give you like my honest personal Patrick Smith take, I would say like I don't know, what would I say like my take on like weed is? Like I don't know, like it's like a thing, you know. It's like it's a thing. You know, it's like what is like my take on like coffee or alcohol or anything else you put in your body, or like cigarettes or like cigars, you know. I don't know, like weed's fine. I just think it's like as soon as you ask that question, there is this like there's so much like weight to that question, because it's like, you know, there's like the whole like weed is illegal and people are in jail for it, and also it's like then there's this like counter movement where it's like no, weed is good, and I don't know, it's just like a thing. And I think like if you have it, if I want to talk about anything about weed, it's like the fact that it's illegal, like, you know, in a lot of places. Like I think that's really dumb. I think that's not only dumb, but I think that's probably like doing a lot, like apart from like sending people to jail and stuff, it's also like doing harm, because I think it like it does this thing where now that you have like been told, like if you're told, dude, I feel like I can't even talk about weed without talking about like the drugs in general, and like all of that dynamic of like legality. It's so complicated. Weed itself, that's the question, is okay. Like I'm not like a huge smoker. When I was really sad, when I was really going through it, I definitely was at a point in my life where I was smoking daily. I was very depressed, and looking back, I think like I was just looking to fill a hole, and we definitely filled that hole. And you know, there's certainly a lot of worse things I could have been doing if I was consuming something daily. You know, like I think if you are going to be doing something daily, it's probably one of the best things to be doing. Because it at least doesn't have like major like physical withdrawals. But I also think people want to act like weed is not that bad for you. I don't know. I think it is certainly with its issues. It affects my sleep quite a bit. I don't like that. Also, sometimes I smoke and I'm just like, I don't really feel good. Like this is just not very pleasant right now, and I feel like sometimes I think I want to smoke, and it's like I just don't want to be high. So that's how I kind of feel about weed. You know, yeah, I certainly think like you shouldn't use weed daily. The biggest issue with weed is that it is something you can kind of use daily and get away with it, sort of. But at the same time, you're kind of you're doing some stuff, and it's it is not good for you.
That worked out. Okay.
It is not good for you. Yeah. I think also one thing is like when you're younger, you start smoking weed and you develop a habit of that daily to deal with your issues, like whether that be like an anxiety issue or just whatever you're dealing with. It's very easy to like let that thing be the way you deal with the issues, and then you never deal with the issues, and then you are like quite emotionally immature, you know, and that's a very real reality. And I think that's actually probably a serious issue, you know. And that's not a weed thing. That's a anything you use to cope thing, right? But I'm just saying that weed is an easier one to cope with. So weed is not really a drug, to be honest. That is a... I know what you were meaning by saying that, but what you just said is like factually incorrect. THC is a psychoactive compound, and the word that we use to describe psychoactive compound more loosely is a drug. That's the problem with America, if I'm going to be honest. Very specifically America, is that like in the 80s, they did this thing where it was like, there is a difference between drugs and the drugs that we say are okay. So like prescription opiates massively prescribed is not a drug. It is a drug, you know? Weed is not a drug. I wouldn't say coffee is a drug. No, it's a drug. Like alcohol is a drug. It's all drugs. We all do drugs in one form or another. Even like sugar is kind of, like really sugar is kind of a drug. And I think that what you do in your brain is like, it's very dangerous where we do this thing where we separate like some things are drugs, because what drugs means is like, it's like a bad thing is like what you mean by that. And you say weed is not really a drug. There's just like a level of dishonesty that I just don't think benefits anyone when we say like, this is a drug and this isn't, you know, like your parents having a glass of wine is not them doing drugs. It is like, and the thing is, that is okay, because like, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with drug use. A lot of people will have a glass of wine and we don't look down at that, you know? You have to look at each thing individually, right? Meth is a drug and it is shown to really be bad for you and really bad for your life, you know? So you shouldn't do that. But to do this like weird classification where we're like group in the bad ones, and then, you know, and weed is part of that. So now it's like, oh, well, weed is bad. Weed is a drug, but it wasn't that bad. So maybe these other things that are drugs are also not that bad. And so now I'm going to like be, you know, going down this road of trying harder things because I was lied to and like the world was dishonest about what a drug is. It's a topic I'm very passionate about. I could literally talk about this for hours. The word drug is a very wide term. Exactly. Caffeine is a drug. So, yeah, I mean, long take, but it might be the thing I am most passionate about as far as like a political topic that I will get into. And the reason I feel that way is because I think that we really have got it wrong as a society. And I think because we have it wrong, it's doing a lot of damage. Because people will also have like a pretty heavy drinking habit that I wouldn't call an addiction and I wouldn't call alcoholism, but they will think it's fine because they're not doing a drug. When that habit is still causing them a lot of issues, whether it be like maybe, I don't know, like it could be anything from like you're not getting enough sleep because you're drinking like almost every day, so like an overdependence on leaning on that substance, or maybe it's even something is like it's a lot of calories and it's making you overweight, you know. And if it was a drug, maybe they would feel bad about it because it's a drug, you know, it's that weird thing in your brain. But it's like, no, like you are consuming a drug every day. And I just think we need to be more honest, you know. So that's it. That's my take. I gotta call it there. I'm realizing we just went from round 15 to 27 in like 2 seconds. I felt like the first 15 seconds were like an hour, and now we're done. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end it there. So if there's one thing, that is my take. And thank you. Drug will never be a good thing. It's so bad on people's health. I don't know if you're like trolling me right now. But again, it's like drugs are, what do you mean drugs? Like that there are like a million drugs, you know? Is someone that has like ADHD and needs to take like, you know, their prescription for that, like that's drugs. Or SSRIs, that's drugs. That provides benefit with people. You're really tired, you have a coffee. Sorry. I'm really passionate about this topic. I'll get heated. But I think, yeah. Didn't get 30. But we'll do it again, and we will get 30. But I'll probably do Horizon Direct next. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you guys letting me put that out. This was so nostalgic. This was so fun. I feel like getting back to it a little bit. Also, I'm like not filling my screen at all. Like there's a lot of space. So that's my bad. What I really should have done, guys, is that. That would have been a lot better. Anyways, guys, I actually had so much fun. It took me a little bit to get into it. We started with some rough issues, but that was sick. Maybe the best in their craft do not take holidays. I kind of disagree with that take now, TBH. I think you need to take some time off. And maybe that's why I'm not the best in my craft. Anyways, guys. That was so fun. I loved that. Oh my God. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. So I'm going to make a new playlist called Live Streams. It's going to be a public playlist, but I'm going to always unlist these live streams, and people always want them, okay? But I'm going to... So... Live streams. It's going to be a public playlist. I'm going to set it on my channel, and you guys can always check out if you want to check out. Yeah, we're just going to put it here, and it'll just always have the most recent live streams, and that's it. Single playlist, live streams. I think that's a good idea, because people are always like, no, don't unlist it, but I don't want to upload it because I don't want it to be like, I don't know. Okay, so boom. This is going to be unlisted, but on the channel, just go to live streams and you can check that out. Guys, before you go, you're dipping off. I got one very important thing to say. If you have not, check out the link in the description. Pre-save our most recent song. I Grew Up So Fast. First song we've ever had professionally mastered. Please check it out. I will call you. I will see you guys later. Yeah, pre-save. Also follow Cottage on Instagram. I'm going to try to be a little more engaging over there and see stuff. But anyways, guys, I freaking love you so much. This was so awesome. I want to do this, I think, a little bit more. I really am walking away from this feeling very good. So that's it. And bye.